Yeah, welcome to Pro Wrestling Smoke. That's right, the Pro Wrestling podcast that gives you that real smoke from the point of view of a true fan of the the art of professional wrestling. I'm talking about none of the meeting Kavanaugh. So welcome to Pro Wrestling Smoke. This is episode 21, and I want to first shout out some of our wonderful sponsors. SmokeKind.com, the king of THCA. Trust me, you wrestlers and wrestling fans would love to check out their wonderful. I'm messing up. If you love the smoke and you need good smoke, please check out SmokeKind.com. Referral link in the description. They got this discounts and sales right now going on with their wonderful products. You feel me? And mail straight to your door. And this for wrestlers, this for porn stars, this for just everybody. We're talking about Sara J CBDs. That's right. She got a product line of pain relief as well as stress relief products for you to enjoy, you and yours. You get what I'm saying? So please go to sarajcbd.com and use the promo code BOBBIE to get 10% off your next order. That's BOBBIE. You get 10% if you use it, baby. You got me? And also, last but not least, PassDat Apparel. They're on TeePublic. Check out PassDat Inhalation Partners. And they got some wonderful t-shirt designs for you and yours, for ladies and men. And trust me, you'll enjoy your little snappy. And it's even 420 friendly. You feel what I'm saying? It's that urban wear for the urban, yeah. So there you go. So now, well, I know y'all like, damn, this is late as hell. Look, let me explain something to y'all. I work a 9 to 5. I run a whole podcast network, the STO Podcast Network. Yes. And I have to do everything myself. So that's a lot of work. So I get to when I'm able to record certain podcasts. Now, I try to do the Pro Wrestling Smoke on a Monday and drop it the same day. But damn. So now that we're here and y'all understand my shit, and yeah, there we go. So let's begin here. Ashe, God damn it, I need this in my life. I need this. They have replica belts, ladies and gentlemen. $3.99. You know something? I'm gonna see if I can get one, people, and even flash that shit. That's gonna be my Christmas present to myself. You know, that's gonna be my Christmas present to myself. So let's see what's going on. The next show for Ashe, people, is close to midnight. It will be October 18th in Charlotte, North Carolina. They got championship matches, a Halloween costume contest, and all that. Once again, I would love to go, but who knows? I might pop up in there. You never know. So I ain't had a chance to check to see if any match announcements have happened. I know for certain that the Ashe men's title would definitely be on the line. I do know that the Ashe tag titles will definitely be decided who will hold those belts. So, and Billy Dixon and Darius Carter, like, understand this rivalry been going for a minute. I've actually been catching up on it myself a little bit to get the behind the look of it. And these guys been going in for a long time in different promotions up and down the East Coast and Midwest and so forth. So why this means more, because this is Ashe. This is a all African American, all black, whatever you want to call wrestling promotion. And they have big names that come through there, and have big names that back it. So, and like I said, there ain't no all black wrestling promotions that get this exposure and seen like this. So I will make sure, hold on, I'm going to make sure. I'm going to make sure that I have nothing, I hope I have nothing planned for that so I can actually stream that shit. Let me take a look at my damn calendar, because I'll be a dumbass and already booked something to it. It was October, 16th? Hold on, let me make sure. Hold on, let me see. October 18th. So, I know y'all like, what the fuck you doing? I'm looking up shit. Ah! I'm gonna have to move that, because I need to stream that. I may actually move that for the 18th again. No, I can't do that. What I'll do is, I'll do it if they do it on YouTube, or if I actually purchase it. What I would do is I would stream it myself, period. Even after the fact, probably the next day, that Sunday. So, because I really want people to see, because one, they in North Carolina. I want people to know about them in DPW and the wrestlers that's coming out of there, that's going to the big leagues. The wrestlers in the big leagues that come there. I think Khan might have a match, because it's I'm pretty sure the women's title is going to be defended, but we haven't heard anything about that title match yet. I'm pretty sure Khan. I'm looking forward to seeing the Audacity. I love them. I love the Audacity. I love them. Treehouse is my shit. and I want to see, okay, when they're going to have Alexa Lightfoot, when she going to wrestle? I mean, she talk a lot of big shit, and I ain't seen her ass in the ring yet. Yeah, I'm calling you out, sexy. Yeah, when you going to get your slim, tender ass up in the goddamn ring and get some of that. Get some of that work and put in that work. You know what I'm saying? Guys just love the way when after like the ladies win the match and she interview them, she basically belittles them before she talks to them. And it's just so hilarious. I'm like, damn. So, yeah, people, definitely check it out October 18th. You know what I'm saying? I think it's going to be a good match. I will make my predictions once I know the full card, because I don't know the full card yet. So, now, so much shit that happened that I ain't get to talk about, and I'm kind of glad I did wait. Andrade, more stuff came out why in the world he got released, and add to it, Masha Slamovich, well, didn't know that she was dating who she was dating, and didn't know that they had such a toxic relationship. Now she is probably going to be relegated to the independents for a second because of this DV allegations and so forth, which she kind of admitted to in a I guess tweet or Instagram post or what have you. So thoughts and prayers for her and the cure. Yeah, that both of them heal. I hope that doesn't derail her career, because she was a good one, and she have a TNA knockout title for a minute. So, and she's a great wrestler, and I think she holds a woman's title somewhere else. So I'm curious what they're gonna happen with that. Now, as for Andrade, Andrade probably gonna be in CMLL. I don't think they say he didn't leave AEW or a bad note. But then when you think about it, is that without saying? Because when one card said you're not doing it with the Sammy Guevara, he still punched Sammy Guevara to try to get fired. I don't know if Tony wants that back. So I'm curious to see where Andrade going to fall. They complained about his English. But they could have killed. WWE don't like managers, apparently. They love general managers, but they don't like managers, apparently. Because they could have carried that with a manager, but I don't know. Andrade to me was best served when he was in NXT. He was best served when he had a manager or a sexy female that spoke for him. Because I don't think he had a great handle of the language. Even with Roosh doesn't, I don't think, have the greatest handle of the language, but because he knows how to get by. No one cares. See, the key is when you can't do something, you got to be so good at the other shit that we forget you can't do it. So apparently Andrade ain't good at the other shit because they didn't realize, they forgot, they realized or remembered, damn, he can't hardly speak. So, but he wanted to get the fuck out of AEW. He wanted to get his ass back to WWE just to get released from WWE. Wow. So, NXT and TNA is now going to have a takeover TNA versus NXT situation. Who saw that coming? I'm not even going to front. I'm going to be real with you people. NXT Wrestling Palooza was actually mediocre. I mean, seriously. All this kind of programming to go against All Out, and it wasn't even that good. Now, the only reason I ain't reviewing both of these because I didn't get to watch them because ESPN, they were so quick to want to jump to ESPN, they didn't really think this through because you wanted the most people to watch, right? The whole point of counter programming is to make everybody watch your shit over All Out. Actually, as much shit as people talk about Tony Khan, y'all dragged him for, why did he move it to 3 o'clock? Now everyone's saying, well, actually, that was a good move. Can you shut up about this dude, Tony Khan? His storylines ain't bad. His booking ain't bad. Y'all just don't like the way he book. No, I know what it is. Because he don't look like Vince McMahon or Bill Watts or Jim Crockett. Because Jim Crockett daddy was a wrestling promoter. He didn't come from the son of a wrestling promoter. And y'all love to say, oh yeah, he using toys and stuff, and you know, these toys, and the dude is doing good booking. AEW is coming up, people, whether y'all realize it or not. The shit is good. I'm just being real. And Max, they're watching it on Max. The pay-per-view still popped. And it moving into 3 was even better because you want to know why? They had a lot of matches. And you want to know the one thing that Dave Meltzer, Brian Alvarez, Brian Last, even Jim Cornette, and I love Jim Cornette. The fans are like me. Back in the day when I grew up, Saturday was wrestling day. You know how many wrestling promotions came on? After I watch the cartoons, I'm sitting here watching 5 to 6 different wrestling shows. Even the Mexican AAA on Galavision. Who knows about that? If you're a wrestling fan, you'll watch it all day. We on it. Stop equating the TV era to the stream fucking era. I can watch shit on the train. I can watch shit on the plane. I can watch shit on the boat. I can watch this shit while I float in the swimming pool. Hell, motherfuckers got double the devices. They can watch 2 shows at once. It's like, okay, can y'all move to the forward thinking of the new millennium, please? TKO and AEW, they ain't figured it out yet. Excuse me, TKO and WWE ain't figured it out yet. The counter program is not going to work because it only worked when there was no internet. And it backfired because you lost about a couple million that couldn't watch Palooza. And ESPN gave y'all a C. And for what I saw, it was a C. John Cena gets squashed. If I'm correct, Perth probably be his last match. So he doesn't get to wrestle against Brock Lesnar. He was slated to win, but John Cena said, nah. But I'm not mad at that for this one reason, because it's old school wrestling logic. Brock's still going to be there. John about to be retired. He put over Brock. His homie. That's why he wanted Brock. Like, no. They went to like, we're going to have you win. No. I am here to put over Brock. People, he's going to put over AJ. I'm saying it now. AJ's winning the match. He's passing the torch to AJ. He's doing a pass the torch. The only reason why he came back was for that 17th title. They convinced him. They say, John, look, we need you to break Rick's record, man. You're right there. Come on. Even Rick probably like, woo, John, you need to go ahead and take that mountain. Take down Space Mountain for me. John came back for 17. If you notice, after he lost to Cody, has he won one except for Logan Paul, which made sense why he beat Logan Paul? I'm just saying. AEW show was, of course, stellar. And it furthered storylines at the same time, very entertaining. I could tell that the Kyle Fletcher and the Adam Page match was probably the barn burner of the night. And 2, I'm glad that the Gates of Agony and Ricochet won, because now we get more of them in Hurt Syndicate. Now, why did you put them in a tag match against Bandito last night? I don't think they should even had a tag title shot. Keep them away from the tag titles until unless you want to put them on. And Statlander winning the women's championship. Glad that they didn't put her with the Death Riders, because I'm like, damn it, how many more people are you going to add? You can't have 2 Don Callis' families. I'm sorry. He's already got like 50 motherfuckers on his roster. We don't need that, okay? We don't need that, Tony. That's the only thing I disagree with. Please do not add any more Death Riders, man. Can we subtract? Add to subtract. I'm just saying. Subtract the ad, actually. More substance. Darby, I hope that the way they booked this, Darby should beat Mox at Wrestle Dream. Because, and I wonder what they're going to do with Garcia with him being a part of Death Riders. Because when I'm thinking, because if they involve Adam Page, who had a barn burner match with Lee Moriarty, for anyone that sit there and said that Lee Moriarty didn't deserve a shot, bullshit. The whole point was to show Adam's wrestling skill against a guy who is that type. You feel where I'm coming from? Plus, to give him an extra title defense so that we won't be sitting here hearing the conversation that y'all have about the WWE World Tag titles, that the fact that Judgment Day ain't defending the bitches but one goddamn time. So because of that, also finally we have the women's tag titles announced, but not how they'll be obtained. I don't want a multi-tag woman match. Can we just have a tournament? That's just me. I just want a tournament. Because here's the other thing. Can we please applaud Tony on how he have done the women's tag division? Have you noticed that he has a lot of women tag matches that are distinct tag teams? Now, the question is Toni Storm going to be involved in this tag team tournament? Because she did lose to Statlander, and Statlander, which was a OG, who this title reign has been delayed due to the injury that she had when she first was getting hot. She's going to have that belt for a minute. I even see it cultivating her and Willow Nightingale having a match for that title. I don't know when and I don't know where. Maria Shafiro will probably be her first title defense, because I think that was set up last night when she gave Mox the double fingers and clotheslined the fuck out of Willa Yuta, who was acting like a guy who wanted her to come over to the team so he could try to date her. Come on, girl. Like he comes like all that shit. Go to Death Riders, baby. No. And that's the other thing, too, because if people haven't seen it yet, I wish I could find a promo for Maria Shafir. Where the fuck? Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think it's time for Maria Shafir to get a title. I hope I get that right. Shafir. Wait, she did a promo for Dynasty, for the 5, because she's the 5 women's champion. And that shit was hot. She was like, I'm glad that I shut the fuck up and let my work speak for myself. And then this was the promo that I've been waiting for from this sexy ass gorgeous lady. Okay, this is what I've been waiting for. And can we please start getting her some matches with the women? Can we please have her in the main event can we have her go after at least, even not the Ring of Honor women's title, the women's title for AEW since Statlander's champ, or at least what we're going to do with the TBS title? How much longer is Mercedes Moné? Because right now, if you really shut the fuck up and look, their main event is strong. I don't understand why people don't see that. Their main event for the women's division is strong as fuck. It's hitting. They're slowly having the best women's division in pro wrestling. And the booking is kind of getting better, but I know what y'all gonna say. No, it ain't. Yeah, it ain't, because y'all won't. I'm gonna tell you what it is. Everyone is pre-conditioned to WWE booking because they have been the big dog for the longest. They had the bullhorn. That's the reason why a lot of this younger generation become more conservative, because the biggest bullhorn is on the conservative side. The reason why everyone is talking about how Tony booking is this, that, and third, because you're comparing it to WWE and Triple H. They're not the same. Why do I want y'all complain and say y'all want AEW to be different from WWE, but then complain about the booking if it's different from WWE? Please make it make sense. Now, and want to see what's going on with Christian Cage and because how this story is going to play out, because you still got now Christian's by himself, so you still got FTR, which now I think that they shifting FTR away from that to Speedball, with Nightingale part being with them to kind of act Stokely. Yes, I was so fucking happy to see Orange Cassidy back. We needed some freshly squeezed. And I would love to see him involved and him get his payback with Moxley. That's just me. Because I think that's a money match. MJF going to be gone for a minute because I heard he's supposed to be going to do a movie, but the exit promo is beautiful. Eddie Kingston is back. AEW about to get hot, people, so get ready for it. Now, I mentioned WrestleMania, but you can't forget about WWE. So with WWE, I get to what I think of the NXT, TNA, crossover in a minute. Main roster-wise, we got Crown Jewel coming up. And now we have the champion versus champion. The promo and with him and Cody, with Rollins and Cody, A1. I loved it. Especially how Cody left him with, we met 3 times. How many times did you walk away victory? None. Just basically told me that Rollins is going to win. And what the original plan was going to be, they probably going to do a Crown Jewel. Why? Because they want the feud for Orton and Cody for the unified title to happen. So the plan, which was leaked, that they nixed, which would encompass that to where Drew McIntyre would have won the title. Cody, they like, no, you gonna keep the belt. We need you and Randy. Because Seth still got to finish his shit with Punk. Plus, add to it, we're going to have AJ Lee and Becky. Which I'm looking forward to that. The question is you going to put the belt on AJ Lee? As well as by the AJ Lee match, I did have to take a gander at it. Because I finally get the ESPN, so I did go look at it. Very good match, storytelling, slow pace or what have you, which of course it would have been because she's just really coming back. So, do I see her? It depends on if they want to put. If you want to certify AJ Lee come back, I think you should put the belt on. But Becky gets it back in a rematch. You get where I'm coming from? To really further this feud. Because the feud now, the story is the Punks versus the Rollins. Now, I don't know what they're going to do with the division. LeBron's. Because the Usos seem like they're going to have a storyline which is going to involve LA Knight unless they cultivating all of them together in some way, shape, form, or fashion. They keep hinting at a Jey Uso turn, but they say they're not going to turn him. But then we know how Triple H is. He loves throwing out duds. Yeah. You're right, no. Fuck that shit now. No, man. No. We're going to tell them this. Some dirt sheets say this, but we're going to do this. So, Sara is the new women's champion. I don't think they have set up a title defense for her yet. I'm pretty sure that's coming this next Raw, which reminds me I had to take care of Netflix. And I was not surprised because they wanted to set up Io Sky versus Asuka. Where actually, ultimately that, but we already know Asuka and Ripley, Io and Ripley will have a tag match against the Kabuki Warriors. And I just love how Kairi Sane is just like she's a little pussy. She is like a dominant submissive. Come here, bitch. What's going on with Peter? And then was like, she act like she didn't want to beat her, but then she was like, okay, I'll beat him for you. I hate you because you make Asuka mad at me. It's just, I find it just adorable for myself. The conversation is just doing a great job with that. But I'm Sara I'm not surprised that she got the title run. But what blew my mind is, damn, Julia, what the fuck happened? Wait a second. Wait a second. Everyone thought it was going to be Julia. Let's be real. Let's be fucking honest. No one didn't see Stephanie McCure being the one getting the world title before Julia. Everyone thought it would have been Julia. She came in, she won the NXT title, got hurt, and then Booker T, that devil's kiss, people. And what's so funny is it is a sexy move. What I mean by a sexy move is it's a move that a woman can only do, and it really makes no sense. It's a move that's devastating but looks sexy at the same time while she's doing it. Add in what made it popular, what got it over, the over-the-top yelling of Booker T. That devil's kiss took her to the world heavyweight title. Oh, add to it that Big Jim plugged up Mrs. Fatu. He said, time to Netflix and chill, baby. Time for us to have one. And two, but I'm curious, when Bianca gonna get Montez? Come on, man. Go ahead and get out the way. Y'all don't want to be old to have that baby, goddamn. Go ahead. She can take 2 years off, man. She good. Yeah, you know the ass gonna get fatter, right? Pussy gonna be wet, all that shit, my man. I'm just telling you. I'm saying, Montez. You know what I'm saying? Which I love them as a couple, yo. I'm telling you, they're the most adorable couple. Please go check out their YouTube page. You know, I wish they would do more. If they ain't got a reality show, I think they might have one. But if they don't, they need one. If they had one, they took it down. Can you bring it back? I think they are the future power couple for the WWE. Because Montez Ford at some point will be a world champ. I am sorry. He's the breakout of the Street Profits. So, can we please get Peter to do something else other than a New Day? And do we really think that at this point in time that Dom is going to lose the title to Rusev? And I love how they set it up to where you're going to sympathize with Finn Balor. I'm making a prediction. Finn Balor and Jay Madonna is going to turn face. Low key, think about this. He has the puppet that's going over in Mexico. Dominito. I actually want one myself because I'm a geek like that. And I just find it so adorable and cute. I'm sorry. I find that I like the shit. Like if it, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Add to it, look how Dom was acting. Dom didn't want to help Dom. He was scared of shit of Rusev. He like, nah. Jordan done for. Hey, what the fuck do I need to do? What the? They tried so hard to make Dom a face, but at the same time, they tried to keep him heel because they want him to have no sympathy in AAA. And my other question is, who is going to be the guy that unseats him for the Mega Campion Championship? You know, so yeah. So, and also, speaking about Mega Campion Championships, I also heard through a birdie that CW Sports might be picking up AAA. So is this going to be, y'all going to have English commentary, I assume? I told y'all. I told y'all. And at some point, I'm predicting this. CMLL is going to get a TV deal over here. $5 years. Y'all gonna look back at this episode and say, Bob, damn, you a Nicodamus. Well, black people say Nicodamus. White people say Bobby Damas. But you Bobby Damas. Yeah, because if AAA go over in America and they're on the CW, you don't think that Max or one of these other things, because I keep hearing about how they worried about that this company's about to buy this, so because that might hurt AEW. No, these fuckers see the money that WWE generates. If I can't have WWE, why not have AEW? WWE got AAA. Wait a second, CMLL is still out there. Hold on, CMLL is still out there. Yeah, Mystico, the Templar. MJF was just down there and had a goddamn main event match against Mystico. Wrestling is going to be the new money maker for streaming platforms moving forward in the next 10 fucking years. Watch. In 2006, you're going to hear news stories surface of CMLL might be close to a TV deal, a streaming deal over here. Can you imagine they on Max? They streaming they show on Max? Just a thought. So, but, and of course I have to talk about Bayley. I'm loving the multi-personality switch. Bayley never played the crazy girl yet. The role model, the hugger. The bitch is dead, aka the queen. Never seen crazy Bayley. And I hope they go full tilt when the other personality take over so she can go heel. And she just like she might have a different look, different hairstyle. But she has the purple hair, but she might have on the makeup or I just want a transformation of some kind that is a different Bayley. You know, because to me, she kind of like the Mick Foley. You know, she gives you different versions of herself. She know how to reinvent herself. But I'm not even gonna lie, I'm so looking forward to her if she don't retire first, to get away from WWE and come to AEW, do the indies, BDPW. I mean, I'm just saying. Just me. Now, last but not least, I didn't get to see this week in Evolve. I will get to watch it probably later after I watch Superman, because I finally got Max, so now I can watch Superman. And I'm thinking about doing a review over this shit myself. But I will check out Evolve, at some point, where have you. But now let's get to this TNA NXT crossover. The way they set it up and all that good stuff was cool. I knew nowhere in hell they were gonna have a title versus title match, and that shit was gonna go to a finish. Plus, I forgot that No Mercy is right now, I think, about to happen. I think this Sunday. So hopefully I can get my Peacock page so I can watch that. But what to me is what I don't want to see happen is I don't want to see they put over NXT and not TNA. If you're going to do it equally. Do it equally. Because we already know Santana going to take the belt off of your boy, Trick Williams. I predict, what is the call for damn No Mercy while we playing? Here we go. Wait a second. Hold on. When's the next Premium Live event? Okay, I'm bugging. No, it's Heat Wave. What the fuck? I'm trying to see what is NXT's next. Shit. Okay, I don't think they have on the matches yet. It says September 27th. Yeah, in 2 damn days. What the fuck? All right. Okay, here we go. I was looking for this shit. All right, here we go. Jordan Grace versus Blake Monroe. Weaponized steel cage match is probably gonna be the main event. Has to be. Jordan Grace got to go over. Because Blake got to win over on her. And if you're going to put Blake over, then that means Blake has to be the next title contender. Plus, I think Jordan Grace winning should put her in line with the women's North American title because she haven't had a North American women's title shot. And so Ruka, well, I think she had it long enough. Let's just be real. But because I don't know if they're going to put Blake over like that. I don't know. They already got her one win over Jordan Grace. Do you really want to bury Jordan Grace? You know what I'm saying? But it's going to be if you don't think that Blake is not going to get over in the loss, think again. Because this is the Blake that I was talking about. I need the crazy, insane Blake. Now, if Blake loses, I would like to see her go deep into that dark, crazy, evil bitch place. Now, which means because that means they had 2 matches. Now, are y'all going to continue to have a third match to where Blake finally goes over? But you got to have Jordan Grace get one, and then give me the third match where if Blake goes over to go on to go after Lola Vice or the North American title, what have you, Jordan Grace still look good in a loss. Just saying. So, And then I think the other match, So Ruka defends the Speed title. Laney Reed, I don't know, but I don't know. I've been So Ruka going to retain. That's just me. Because I don't know if Laney Reed has enough cachet yet to win that title. I think the belt that So Ruka will lose first will probably be the North American Women's title. The North American title match, Ethan Page versus Tavian Heights. Let's be real. I do not see Tavian Heights winning that damn match. Ethan Page is too hot of a heel. They just make, for Christ's sake, they made the goddamn North American title Canadian. It's going to be someone bigger than him to win the title unless Ethan Page is going main roster. If Tavian Heights win that title, yeah. He's going main roster. But there's been no news of Page moving to the main roster too. I don't think that they're going to move him to the main roster right now, because if they do that, it'll be more around Royal Rumble time. And me personally, I keep thinking myself, I would love to see him with the Vision as the other guy, the fourth guy. Because you got the tag team really with Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed, because apparently all they've been having for the most part been tag matches. And it seems like they package them as a tag team for right now. So, and who's the tag champs over there? The Judgment Day. So at some point we should have a feud between them and the Judgment Day. So, and you have the Intercontinental title, which is Dom. So at some point, if you're going to turn Dom face, which will make sense, you need another guy that Heyman might want to. And I think Ethan Page fits that. That's just me. But I don't see Ethan Page moving up no time soon. I don't think. I see him and Javon Evans once Javon, I think that match, like we're talking about that later on. Once Javon Evans get past his next, I see him and Ethan Page going against each other for North American title. And the North American title be the title Javon Evans finally wins. Now, Lola Vice versus JC Jane, make it easy, short, and sweet. Going to be a good match, but Lola Vice going to win this. No way in hell, people. No way in freaking hell that they're going to do all this motherfucking prettying up, cozying up, making us fall in love with Lola Vice and her family and this promo with her background and everything. And she is popping and they're trying to get AAA a TV contract. Why the fuck would you think that JC Jane would even walk out as champ? No. No. JC Jane is taking that loss. She had a nice run. It was nice. They now got to reinvent Family Influence because JC Nix is gone because they lowballed her on an offer. Which, let's talk about that for a second. I know why they did it, because I haven't seen too many matches with JC Jane as much. She was really the third wheel for the most part. And like she said, she's been injured a lot. I think, in my opinion, JC Jane would do very well on the independents. No different than what Shotzi's doing, as well as Priscilla Kelly and all that. I just think she just need to get healthy with her knee. But I'm wondering who if they're going to replace JC Jane with for the Family Influence, or is this going to be the beginning of the breaking up of the Family Influence and Fallon Henley breaks away from JC Jane? Because Fallon Henley at one point was the head bitch in charge over there because she was a North American champion. But then Jacy Jayne took over because she surprisingly won the NXT Women's Championship and even won the TNA Knockout title. So I'm curious about that because I don't think they're going to add another person. I think somehow, some way, they're going to break that up. So, but, and then of course the main event, Obi Family defense against Ricky Saints. I think Ricky Saints going to get the title. Is it going to be clean? When's Slammiversary? Let's see. Because this will tell me everything. Let's see. What is next up for their pay-per-views? Oh, so I think Victory Road is next. What is Victory Road? Okay. I think Victory Road is next, which is the next pay-per-view on the 26th. Oh, damn, that's Shimado. Okay. I don't get to watch TNA, so I don't get the preview for y'all. But anyway, back to my point. I think Ricky Saints he's going to win clean. I get over his being dominating. I don't know how they're going to set up Ricky Saints to win it because is Ricky Saints strong enough to get him up for the Rochambeau, which is his finishing maneuver, or he outsmarts him and rolls him up. Now, what would be hot if he tried to go for that power bomb and he somehow turns it to a roll up and holds him down for the 1, 2, 3. I'm pretty sure it's going to be Ricky Starks coming from underneath majority of the match because you will see Oba Femi be more heelish in this. Plus, Oba done held the belt. Ricky Starks looks like a champion. I think a lot of people would like to see him as the NXT champion to see what it looks like with him being the face of the brand. And I think he can hold it down. I mean, he's a baby rock. So I see Ricky Saints winning that. So there you go. So, and now the other part of this is, let's make this clear. I didn't realize that Victory Road is I think the day before. So it might be some shit that happens at Victory Road that plays into No Mercy. You get what I'm saying? So we'll see. So yeah, I'm done. Like I said, once again, please, I will remind you to please check out the other podcasts, the part of the STO Podcast Network. Let me break them down to you. I'm talking about, first of all, the flagship STO, the Smokers Lounge. I drop new episodes 3 times a week just for my smokers. And my subscription side of stuff, we're talking about, first off, the place where the conversation gets saucier. Tits pop out, dildos might pop out. You don't know what might pop off unless you subscribe. I'm talking about a premium smoke room on Loyal Fans. And because on Loyal Fans, we can really cut up over there. 4 podcasts for you to enjoy, as well as I open up the VIP smoke room. And I even do a live version on X from time to time where you people get to submit questions to the ladies and have them answer it on air. As well as on Spotify, I have a subscription side over there with 2 wonderful podcasts we did Joe over there. Had to Smoke On, where I give my unapologetic, unpopular, and controversial views and commentary and thoughts and opinions on certain topics, social, as well as cultural, as well as whatever the fuck I feel like discussing. And the other podcast This is for the men of porn to get their shit off. I'm talking about Savage Smokers. I talk to the industry's top male talents and producers as we give you that real, unapologetic smoke from a male perspective about the porn industry. And right now, I got my man Jay Playhard up there. He's a controversial, polarizing figure. And yeah, I got him up there right now. And next up, my man Tay Lit. You feel what I'm saying? He always keeps shit lit. That's the next one coming up. So whether you need some premium smoke, you like that Savage Smoke, or you had the smoke on it, please subscribe to The Smoke. Great content for a great price. You feel me? No doubt. So with that being said, you know how I end these things all the time, people. Life is a learning experience. What's the point of the experience if you haven't learned anything? Smoke this over.
Don't go to bed with no price on your head. No.
Yeah. Bullshit. You.
Don't do the crime.
Born rap star.
Can't do the time.
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Pain.
Live on the stage, back on my shit. Now I'm beating kick to a born big. Back on my rap shit, no rap shit. Can't say shit. Just trying to be hood, but not dead to dick. Your boys can't watch from the sideline. As I get mine like a rip tide. Don't get carried by the rock side. As I try to get my rope dance like apartheid. South Africa. Top spot, I'm coming after your laughter. For the boys who thought it was safe after I left the game. Now I'm back at the game. Ain't a damn thing changed. Still the same. The only thing that changed, I got some gray in my mane. I'm still the champ. I'm still the shit. Y'all just the shit. Not even worth a comment.
Don't go to bed with no price on your head. No. Don't do the
What's up? It's your boy Drizzy Drake, and you are now rocking with Pain.
Yeah.